Good evening, students. Now I am teaching to intermediate first year functions topic. Before you go to the function, know about set. Next, Cartesian product. Next, relation. Next, after that, function. Okay, set. Sets is introduced by John Cartman. Okay, Venn diagrams is introduced by John Venn. Okay, set means a collection of objects or articles or things or observations ARER follow a common property. Common property is called set. It's called set. A collection of objects or articles or things or observations or follow a common property is called a set. So set is denoted by curly bracket. The set of observations we can put in curly bracket. Okay, the set we can denote it by capital alphabetic letters. Okay, the observations in a set, the observations are articles or things or objects are called elements. The elements are denoted by small alphabetic letters. Small alphabetic letters. Okay, so observations of a set. Observations of a set is called elements. Elements of a set. The elements are put in curly brackets. Curly brackets. And put in curly brackets. So, what are the example for set? The collection of prime numbers from 1 to 100. Next, vowels. Next, consonants. Okay, vowel means A, E, I, O, U. Prime number means what? And the numbers which have factors are 1 and itself. Okay, so a collection of objects or articles or things or observations or follow a common property is called a set. For example, set the days of a week. In a week, how many days? 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so it is called what? Set. Okay, the sets are denoted by capital alphabetic letters. Capital alphabetic letters. The elements of sets are denoted by small alphabetic letters. Okay. Example: A is equal AEIOU. These all are vowels. Next, D is equal 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. These elements are multiples of 2. These all are even number. These all are divisible by 2. The remainder is 0. So these all are prime numbers. The elements all are prime numbers. Why? Because they are having only 2 factors. There are 1 and itself. Okay. These are the examples. These are the sets. Okay. Here, empty set. Empty set means in a set having no element. The set is called empty set. Empty set or null set or void set. Void set. A set which having no element is called empty set or null set or void set. It is denoted by pi mark. Denoted by pi, or this is curly bracket, just curly bracket. So what are the examples? A set which having x such that, okay, x such that x is prime number and less than 2. Okay, less than 2, there is no element, the number is not a prime number. Okay, less than 2, what is the digit? 1. 1 is neither prime nor composite. So therefore A is a what? Empty set. A is a empty set. Okay, now next, non-empty set. Non-empty set. Okay, empty set means what? A set which having no element is called empty set. Non-empty set means a set which having at least one element. Okay, a set which having at least one element. One element is called non-empty set. Okay, so for example, A is equal x such that x is, the symbol is called what? Such that. The symbol is called what? Such that. Okay, x is even number and x is less than 5. X is less than 5. So what are the elements here? 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 0, 2, 4. So it is a non-empty set. Okay, so here x less than 5, x is belongs to W. Okay. Next, order pair. Order pair. So what is called order pair means? The elements, the digits or the numbers, you can arrange it. The digits or the numbers or the elements which are arranged in order. Okay, so it's called order pair. So order pair means what? If A comma B are two non-empty sets, then small a comma b is called order pair. Small a is belongs to capital A, small b is belongs to capital B. Okay, if a comma b are two non-empty sets, then circular bracket a comma b is called order pair, where a belongs to capital A, small b is belongs to capital B, is called order pair. So a is called, small a is called first coordinate or abscissa. This abscissa we can get in coordinate geometry. Okay, B is called second coordinate. In coordinate geometry, the second coordinate is called ordinate. What is say, ma? Ordinate. Okay, so here in this ordered pair, any two ordered pairs are equal. Then their first components are equal and second components are equal. Or first coordinates are equal and second coordinates are equal. So for example, if A1 comma B1 is equal A2 comma B2. This is one order pair, it is another order pair. These two order pairs are equal. Then A1 is equal A2, B1 is equal B2. So any two order pairs are equal, then their first coordinates are equal and second coordinates are equal. Okay, so here next, Cartesian product. Next one is what? Cartesian product. Okay. Next one, Cartesian product. So what is called Cartesian product? If A and B are two non-empty sets, then A and B are two non-empty sets, then A cross B, this one is what ma? A cross B. Okay, A cross B is equal X such that X belongs to A comma B, X belongs to order pair A comma B. For all A belongs to A, small b is belongs to B. Okay, capital B is called Cartesian product. Is called Cartesian product of A and B. So A cross B is read as A cross B or A by B. A by B. Oh, A by B we can get in matrices now. M by N. Okay now. So A cross B. This is a Cartesian product. So for example, A is equal 1, 2, 3. B is equal X, Y. X, Y. A is equal 1, 2, 3. B is equal X, Y. Okay. A cross B is equal A cross B is equal. Now the order pairs are formed. So that is what is called order pair. The first component is belongs to A, second component is belongs to B. How many order pairs you can get? 1x, it is one order pair. Next 1y, it is another order pair. Next 2x, next 2y, next 3x, next 3y. So this is the Cartesian product of A and B. Form a order pair. The set of order pairs is called Cartesian product. Order pairs how you can get? The first component is belongs to set A, second component is belongs to B. Okay. So first suppose you can write as B cross A. B cross A. What you can get? X comma 1, X comma 2, X comma 3. Next Y comma 1, Y comma 2, Y comma 3. So now these two sets are equal. These two Cartesian products are equal. No. So A cross B is not equal B cross A. A cross B is not equal B cross A. Okay, the Cartesian product of A and B is not equal the Cartesian product of B and A. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then A cross B is not equal A cross B. Okay, next second one. If any one of A and B are empty set, then A cross B is also empty set. Mark here A and B, two non-empty sets. Okay, here A and B, any one, either A or B are empty set, then their Cartesian product is also empty set. Next, if n of A means number of elements of set A. Number of elements is nothing but what? Cardinality set. Okay, n of A is equal P. Next, n of B, number of elements of B is Q. Then n of A cross B, n of the number of elements in Cartesian product of A and B is equal 2 power P into Q. 2 power P into Q. Okay, no? Next, introverts. intervals. Yeah, two types of intervals are there: open interval and closed interval. Okay, open interval means the elements are not included. Closed interval means the elements are which are included. Okay, so here, if A comma B belongs to capital R means what? Real numbers. In this real number, there is two types of real numbers are there: positive real numbers, R plus. Next one is R minus. Positive real numbers, negative real numbers. Okay, no? So here, if A comma B belongs to real numbers, next A greater than or equal to B. The A is greater than or equal to B. Okay, so then open interval A comma B is x belongs to R, x such that x belongs to R, A less than x less than B. The x is lies between A and B. X is lies between A and B. Next, open interval A, close interval B. Open interval A, close interval B. That is here x such that x belongs to R, A less than x less than or equal to B. So that means x is greater than A and x is less than or equal to B. X is less than or equal to B. That means here the B is included. Next, here close interval A, open interval B. Here x such that x belongs to R, A less than or equal to x less than B. Here x is greater than or equal to A. That means here A is included. And x less than B. That means less than B now. Okay. So next, close interval A comma B. So that is x such that x belongs to R, A less than or equal x less than or equal to B. Here the x is included A and B. X is equal to A and x is equal to B. And x is greater than A and x is less than B. So closed interval A comma B is equal x such that x belongs to R, A less than or equal to x less than or equal to B. Okay, next, A infinity. Closed interval A infinity. So here x such that x belongs to R, A less than or equal to x. A less than or equal to x. Okay, that means here what? X is greater than or equal to A. X is equal to A and greater than A. Yeah. So here greater than A means it is real numbers, so we can get infinity. Next, minus infinity A. So x such that x belongs to A. A is greater than x. A is greater than x. That means x is less than A. X is less than A. Next, x such that x belongs to A. A is greater than or equal to x. A is greater than or equal to x. Okay, ma? Next, A infinity x such that x belongs to A. A less than x. A less than x. So these are the intervals. Open interval, closed interval.